don't know what this video is going to be titled, but I absolutely do know that this video is going to be a rant thing. So I know that sometimes when people make rant videos, it can come off as them maybe throwing their toys out the pram, or maybe being ungrateful, or maybe having the attitude of feeling entitled, and I really do not want to come across that way at all. I kind of felt the need that I had to speak out. HAIRFINITY came to the UK and did a launch press event in London. They had their star guests, Khloe and Kim Kardashian. I don't know who else they had there, but those were their main guests. The natural hair community has been capping for HAIRFINITY since day one. Right? Please correct me if I am wrong. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong. The majority of videos that I see on YouTube, videos that I see promoting HAIRFINITY, is from the hair community. I see HAIRFINITY at natural hair events. I see them sponsoring natural hair events as well. I see them being really active in the natural hair community when it comes to promoting their products, right? They had this event in London, and how about they didn't invite anybody from the natural hair community in the UK, but they did invite all of the famous beauty and fashion bloggers who have never spoken about HAIRFINITY in their videos ever, who have never posted about the product, who have probably never even tried the product, but they invited them to their press and launch event. Maybe they invited a few people, but I was like, no, they're not going to invite just a few people and they're bringing down Kim and Khloe. No way. So I was browsing their Facebook page, as you do, and they had posted a clip of the event. And I scrolled down and I had seen Nia Knows Hair and some other natural hair bloggers who had commented underneath the video, kind of expressing the kind of same things that I was thinking, that wow, okay, you guys didn't invite any UK natural hair bloggers to this launch event. Like, what's going on? Like, most people have seen HAIRFINITY or been introduced to HAIRFINITY by either watching a natural hair video or knowing someone that's spoken about HAIRFINITY from watching a natural hair video, or watching somebody on a hair journey talk about this product, right? Because damn, I wanted to meet Kim and Khloe. I'm gonna be real, yeah, I did. Well, I love Khloe, I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I do. I think Khloe is bomb, right? The fact that time and time again, the natural hair community helps brands get on. We help brands, we promote the staff free of charge, giving them free advertising, may I add. The natural hair community helps brands get to a certain point because the brands, they ride the coattails of the natural hair community and how strong the voices are of people within the natural hair community. They jump on the bandwagon, they ride the coattails. When they get to a certain level of success, they change their marketing plan, they change which direction they're going, and then they start advertising to more mainstream people, because we're not mainstream, we're just, we're below, we're at the bottom of the totem pole, it would seem. They change their direction, they go more mainstream, and then the natural hair community is no longer good enough, and that is what I have a problem with. Like, 400 people is not a small amount of people for a press event. That is a huge amount of people for a press event. Like, come on, we're not stupid. Come on. I commented underneath the picture video saying, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. You know, we didn't have any sort of representation there at all. You didn't invite anybody from the community. There are some big UK you know, bloggers that are making strides. Make any sense? And then their response is like, oh, you're wrong, we don't just care about you know, popular or big YouTubers or vloggers. You know, we do care about the natural hair community. We're actually going to be hosting a separate natural hair event, press event, launch event just for the natural hair community, and we would love you to be involved. Like, I just think that they're so patronizing. It's like, oh, it's or whoever answered, I don't know if it's a she or a he, I don't know, but the person that answered was like, you know, it was actually our PR team that handled the people that were coming. I'm not being funny, yeah, but when you plan an event, yeah, and you get PR, you say to your PR that I think it was then HAIRFINITY's duty to say, well, I say duty, but to be honest with you, they don't owe us jack-ish. I just feel like we need to be more informed consumers, and we really need to be more knowledgeable on how we are promoting these brands. I just feel like it was HAIRFINITY's job at that point, when dealing with PR, to be like, please make sure that we have a select few natural hair bloggers in the UK. Maybe like 5 out of the 400 could be natural hair bloggers. Do you get what I mean? Like 5 out of 400, it's not a lot. You know, I just feel like there was space for us. This is how I felt when I saw that comment. I am just in the kind of like notion that I really do feel like the natural hair community, because it is predominantly black, we're not mainstream enough to be included in these great opportunities. I feel like you have to look a certain way to be considered for certain things within the UK. It's only the people that look like me that are, I want to say, that make white people feel comfortable, that are accepted and invited to these things. Like, I genuinely feel like they are like, for the fact that they said we have a separate natural hair event planned, a separate natural hair press event planned. The fact that they said that, it just makes me feel like they were like, rah, we don't want to have too many black people in this place. Don't want to have too many black people. They might make the white people in here feel uncomfortable. They might not actually fit in with our mainstream image that we're trying to portray at the moment. We don't want too many black people here, which is stupid because Kim Kardashian is married to a friggin' black guy, yeah. Chloe has had some black D. I genuinely feel like they felt, we can't have too many black people in this place, so we're not even going to approach the natural hair community. What we're going to do is we're going to give them their own separate little event so they can, you know, be all by themselves and do their things all by themselves. I feel like that is why I have taken the decision to transition WomanInTheJungle into a platform that isn't just about natural hair, because I feel like I want to open myself up to opportunities. I feel like I can't do that just being a natural hair blogger of brands that are pimping out the natural hair community. I just really feel as though, you know, we are capping for these brands. We are helping these brands to promote and share the word and really get the brand knowledge out there. And I feel like we're not even being afforded little things like invitations to great opportunities like that. It may sound really petty, but I feel like stuff like that is really like a once in a lifetime. That's kind of like it, really. I just want to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think I'm overreacting? Be brutally honest. I know there's probably some people that probably don't agree with me, but I'm just being brutally honest. I'm being truthful. I've tried not to, you know, as I said, throw my toys out the pram, although I did have my moments at some points, very small, but I tried to rein it in and just kind of like speak from my heart. And that is really how I feel. That's truly how I feel. Now added more cities to the 2015 WITJ Natural Afro Hair and Beauty Expo. You can find out more information via the link that will be provided down in the description bar. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I am at WomanInTheJungle. You can find me on Facebook at WomanInTheJungle. WomanInTheJungle.com for your daily dose of hair and beauty. Tweet me at WITJ online. If you want any questions answered, tweeting me is the best way to reach me. I did record a clip before, but just in case I can't find that clip, I'm going to show you again now. So I'm going to zoom in.